Yeah, what up, y'all? Happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., greatest American ever. It's the big show. I'm sorry I came on late today. I had a hell of a day today. I've been shooting the video for the soundtrack for the big show all day. Amazing time. And I finally looked at my phone and I seen some texts that said a good friend of mine passed away. His name is Kenny Hill. Kenny Hill's one of the sweetest, most humble people I've ever met in my life. He is a gentle giant. 6 Nations, Ontario, Canada. My heart goes to you. His son Ryan, his brother Pete, his best friend Jerry, Dove. I mean, this man is one of the greatest human beings I have ever met in my life. I need prayer signs for my brother Kenny Hill. Just last week he came to Miami. I had lunch with him, and y'all know I don't even come out the house for nobody. But Kenny came and said, brother, I want to have lunch. And I wish you guys could have met Kenny Hill. When I say one of the biggest hearts, one of the kindest, most humblest people in the world, shout out and salute to his sister. Please, prayer signs, because this ain't a regular thing. I'm telling you that I went all around the world. I've been all around the world. I've met all kinds of people. Fat Joe is telling you he's never met somebody so beautiful as Kenny Hill. And shout out to the native, the Indians up there in the native Ontario. Kenny sat me down and showed me documentaries of how Native Americans got mistreated and how they was getting tear gassed and thrown off of reservations, and just giving me consciousness of the founders of America, the Native American Indians in Canada. Shout out to his whole family, bro. I mean, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's the worst news I ever heard. I had lunch with him last week. I remember he kept it light. He had a soup, right? He had a soup. He kept it light. And Kenny's big, man. He's a big guy. And so he had a soup, and I ate with him. And to his family, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. To Jerry, the boys, JP, his son Ryan, his sisters. His sisters have cooked for me with their own hands. And cooked for my family, for my daughter, for my wife. Rest in peace, Kenny Hill, man. I love you, Kenny. I thank you so much, man, for just being my friend. And it's hard to find good friends, genuine, sincere, humble people, you know. And Kenny was just beautiful, man. And his whole family. And I'm just sorry, man. You know, I've been shooting this video all day. Shout out to Puff. Shout out to Khaled, my brother. Shout out to Ivan Barrios. The Ridingers. But when I came and I finally looked at my phone, it said, yo, Kenny passed away. And it's unbelievable that I was just with him last week. And he was just a beautiful guy, man, with a beautiful spirit and his heart made out of gold, man. And you know, God bless him. Let me see the peace signs for Kenny, please. I need the prayers. I need the prayers. I don't think it was COVID. No, I don't think it was COVID. He just didn't wake up. And You know, you need to tell everybody you love or your family members you love them. Life is so fragile. We on borrowed time. God is great. I know Kenny's in heaven with God, but so love your friends, man. Love whoever you love. Just let them know you love them, man, and appreciate everything, because I swear to God, just last week I was with him. Just last week I had a little soup with him. My brother Dove, we was chilling. Adam, and you know, it's just sad, man. This one of the best guys I ever met in my life, you know? So, you guys, rest in peace, Kenny Hill, Six Nation, Ontario, Canada, all the Indian brothers and sisters, man. You guys don't know who I know, man. And this is one guy I never told you I knew. And boy, he's a big boy. Man, he was a big boy. And man, let me tell you something, man. The kindest, sweetest, most humble heart in the world. I can't make these things up. Shout out to Uncle Dan. I know he's hurt too. Everybody's hurt. Who knows Kenny Hill? To my people up there, I love you. I thank you for just letting me meet Kenny and knowing a brother like that. He was such a beautiful guy, man. What's up, y'all? This is the biggest show in the game. And Fat Joe's tired. I shot a video from 7 in the morning. It's been 10 months since I performed a same song for 100 times in one day. I got pains. My knees hurt. My arms hurt. And we still got to shoot the rest of the video in like 2-3 hours. Shout out to everybody that was on the video set today. DJ Amorphous. So I collaborated with DJ Amorphous for the first single of the Big Show soundtrack. Did the Rihanna vocals get in yet? And so, shout out to DJ Amorphous. Shout out to Cool and Dre, produced the track. My brother Khaled is on there. And Ciroc, Much Finer Vodka, Diddy DeLeon. I couldn't do it without you guys. We had an amazing time out there. Titi Barber, what's up? I love you. And with all that being said, here I am, big show. And I'm here to rock with you. And that's pretty much. Rest in peace to the greatest American ever lived, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. My opinion. As people call themselves activists, this man died for what he believed in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sent the request. Shad Moss.
Yeah. There he is.
Yo. All right.
What up? What up?
Yo, Bow Wow, my brother. You are something else. You're a character. But let me say something. Yeah. Let me say something first. Is I don't know if you know, I know you know, but I don't know if you know that you're an icon. Like, you're past the living legend. You're how old are you now? About I don't hear you. What?
You hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you now. What?
I'm about to be 34.
You are 34 years old and live 10 lives. You are a fucking icon, a living legend. No, you're
That's
an
crazy.
icon, a fucking living legend. It's hard to believe because you're still young.
Yeah.
So you beat us all because you started. How old was you when you started, Bow?
I started at 5. Snoop found me at 5. So 5.
So at 5 years old?
Bro, at 5 years old, man. That's
So
what
you
Snoop found me.
technically are OG, but you 34, right?
Correct. Crazy, right?
Fucking crazy. Cause
Crazy.
I run into you all the time, and with family, and so, but I got to thinking the other day when I said, "Yo, Bow Wow coming on," I said, "Yo, this dude's a fucking icon, a legend already."
And I appreciate that, man. For real. For real.
And I know you was too young to even say who inspired you, but I always thought LL Cool J inspired your style of rap. I don't know who inspired you. Who inspired you?
Definitely, L definitely is in there for sure. Just, like you said, somebody who started out young too in the game. I started out younger, but even with the girl records and how the ladies always took to us, and somebody else too that's gonna catch you off guard when I say this, but Special Ed is up there too.
Wow.
Yeah, Special Ed is up there too. So my
it's crazy
inspirations.
because the other day I'm sitting in the back with Khaled, and I Got It Made comes on, and I told him the first time I heard Special Ed's I Got It Made, I was spending the night in jail for the first time. My mother don't even know this, and I know she watches. I was maybe 13 years old, and my man threw a party in his apartment, and his parents went away. And he threw a party, and we was in there like 1,000 deep, and the cops came and just locked everybody up for just no reason.
Damn.
We didn't have permission, and we spent the night in jail. And I remember that they had the radio was playing Red Alert, and that shit came on, Special Ed. I'm your idol, your highest title,
numero uno.
Not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know. What? And I was like, oh my God, I got it made. And I was like, he got it made. And we was behind the bars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Special Ed and Juice. And so you into a whole lot of shit, man. I seen you. There's a commercial on TV right now where they say you're revealing all the girls. What is that about, man? Yo, Bow Wow, what is that about? That's it. You about to say, what are you doing? A tell-all book? What are you doing?
Man. No. So when we were shooting the show, like this is the only thing about growing up hip hop, right? Excuse my voice too, because we just got, well, they know I was in Houston and shit. We don't get into all of that. But yeah, man, just at the time last year, right when we got off the Millennium Tour, right when the pandemic hit, a lot of my records, like we just said, are like female driven. And like, I get a lot of my inspiration for those type of records from my real personal situations. Out of my system, I was going through a high publicized relationship at the time. I drew inspiration from a situation in order
from the Sierra.
Yeah. In order to make that record at that time. So I think
and you was in love with Sierra, right? Like it was the real thing.
Absolutely. And for me, like I said, I've always drew inspiration from like real life shit that I've gone through. I always feel like, and you know that, Joe, I think the best music comes from like a real place. And I think what I was trying to say was, I want to do a whole album full of the love records, but I'm going to draw inspiration from real life situations that I went through with women who meant something to me. So it really wasn't a tell-all thing. It's not me saying names. It's not me. Basically what I was trying to say was, look, I'm going to give y'all like 10 out of my systems, maybe, 2 Like You records, 3 out of my system records, something like this, but I'm going to draw inspiration from, real life.
Relationships.
Yeah.
But you was going to tell them I'm doing this record dedicated to such and such, or this one was from.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't going to name the records or tell anything crazy. And I said that on the show too. I had to explain that on Growing Up Hip Hop. Like, yo, listen, it's not a tell-all thing. I'm not bashing nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not telling no, but I'm just drawing inspiration from these, situations that I've gone through. That's all.
But you living the life, Bow Wow. I mean, these people don't know. I was on tour, the best tour of my life.
Mine too.
It was me, you, it was like a dream come true,
Busta.
right?
Yeah,
Game,
man.
Snoop,
Yeah.
Nelly, Snoop
Yep.
Dogg, Nelly, Kerry Hilson.
With us.
Definitely some more people in there. I think Busta, Busta was
Busta
on
was
that
for sure
tour.
there.
Huh?
Busta was for sure there. Who else was on there?
And
It was a
every
lot.
night we would go and play for money, 2K. All right, so this is
I knew he
sucker
was
shit.
going here.
No, this is some
I knew
sucker
it.
shit Bow Wow does. No, yo, Bow. I bigged you up. I call you an icon, a living legend. The most sucker shit I ever did was when I play you PS. Yo, you do charge. You stand there with the charge. Yo, Bow Wow.
Yo, I got it.
Niggas don't charge. Yo, Bow Wow. People
bro.
don't take charges in the video.
Yo,
Bow
big on me. I gotta tell him. So we was playing for big money in the room. Snoop, Joe, Busta, with this game. We're all on you. It's the shit's on YouTube, right?
Nelly a fucking bet if the flag waves somewhere. So
yo,
he's in there on there too.
Joe was so mad at me for the charging. I remember you told Snoop, yo, what the fuck is this bullshit? Yo, Bow, you gonna keep fucking holding.
Yo, Bow Wow, how you charge in the game? All right, let me ask you a quick question. In all your years of playing people in PS2, has anybody else charged on you?
No. And you know what's crazy? Joe, I still do it.
Yo, Bow Wow, you want some bullshit.
Yo,
you want some bullshit.
I remember Snoop telling you, but Joe, you can come on, cuz you gotta play through that shit. Joe, that's what they put it on the game for. You gotta play through that shit. You like,
who the fuck charges? Yo, Bow Wow, man, you're a cheater, man. You're a cheater.
You didn't want to talk to me after that. You didn't want to talk to me after that.
Yo, we playing money. That's why I don't like to gamble. So we playing, and the shit is like a tied up game, and you start winning with the charge. I'm like, yo, but I'm looking at everybody. Game is like, yo, you gotta handle that. I never played nobody with charge, but it is what it is.
Yo.
And I'm like, oh my God, like you're charging. Like I hope people know when you play the NBA 2K, when you play NBA 2K, just know I played in every hood in the world. I never seen nobody charge, Bow Wow.
No, Joe, you was hot at me. Like you wasn't fucking with me at all. Like you was tight. You was like, I can't fucking move. I can't run.
Yo, Bow, let me ask you something.
Yo, yeah.
Did it ever bother you when I said even little Bow Wow's throwing it up?
No.
B2K Crip walking like that's what's up.
No.
It was not, you know, I never tried to diss you or nothing like that.
Absolutely.
I've always wondered if you thought I was trying to diss you. I was just.
No, never, man. I actually, to be mentioning one of the biggest records in hip hop, like, that was dope as shit. Like, I was like, honestly, I was like, yo, Fat Joe really recognizing what the fuck I'm doing. Like, cause that dance, you know, at that time, I mean, you know, Snoop discovered me and shit, but for me, it was like that was like my moonwalk to what I did. I really didn't understand the significance or where the dance really came
you ain't
from.
know it was like I knew you ain't know what it meant, man.
You know what I mean? So the line,
not at the time.
Yeah. So in the line when you said it and like that's what's up, I took the that what's up part. Like they really don't know the significance of what that dance really means. Like you know what I mean? And I understood it. And for me, I was like, yo, damn, no Fat Joe. He's seeing what I'm doing. I fuck with Joe. Shit. I
love you, brother. Let me tell you something. You're the only guy more scared than me on an airplane.
I knew you was gonna go here.
Nah, yo, Bow Wow, I'm scared to death. I'm pussy. No, listen, Bow Wow, I'm scared to death of the planes, okay? And I never seen a guy jump over me with every bump on the yo, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm looking at you like, yo, this is my gig. I'm supposed to be scared of the plane. How you gonna be more scared than me, Bow Wow?
Bro. And then they set up, then we right beside each other. I'm like the two scariest,
the two scared niggas right next to each other.
Me and Joe. Like here we go. And look, I was shocked to see you on the plane. Like I was like, yo, how Joey gonna move around? Like,
yeah, but we can't get to Australia not on the plane. I had to get on the plane.
Facts. But
yo, Bow Wow, you was more scared than me on the plane.
The turbulence. I think pilot school different in Australia than it is over here, because that shit was all over the place.
I told him a story last week. I had to go to the ATL, right? So I get in the private because it's COVID. I've been really social distancing. Well, you see me social distancing. So, but we going out in the private, and the pilot, he whips it up. You know, like whips it. It's almost like he's flying a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. He was just whipping it, and it wasn't turbulence, but the way he took off, and then he landed the same way. Oh. I said, yo, Papi, let me talk to you for a second. So he came, right? I said, yo, Papi, I know you think I'm a rapper and I love to fly, but you flying the plane like it's Lamborghini. Like you, I said, please fly the plane like an old lady in a wheelchair is on it. Like this, slow. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't sleep that night, but the next day, he flew me in nice and slow. Like you gotta, I learned from that trip, you gotta talk to the pilot.
Yeah.
If you want a private, you gotta talk to the pilot. And that just bugs me out that I'm telling you this, because I remember the shit they was doing. What was that? The Bow Wow challenge or some shit? Yeah. Yo, Bow Wow, how did that happen? Like what?
You know what I tell everybody? Players fuck up too. Players fuck up too. Players fuck up too.
But break it down to me, Bow Wow, because I know it's old to your fans.
Yeah.
Let me hear what happened, man.
Yeah. So it's simple. So basically, you know, first of all, let me say this. We know, because we've been in the game for a long time, a lot of rappers cap. Niggas cap all day. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I just got caught capping that day. All right? I got caught capping, Joe. They got me. I wasn't smooth on my IG. I really wasn't smooth with the maneuvering.
You was new to that thing.
I was, man. I was not even new. I was new to the cap world. I was trying to cap too hard, got caught capping. You can't get caught if you're going to cap. And that's what happened. I posted a picture, and I wasn't where I was.
So you was on like American Airlines, and then you threw a picture Delta. Of a private.
Yeah.
And somebody took a picture of you and was
got me with the shoulder, sniper, like, right? Never saw him, right?
Yo, that's about the closest you ever came to what's his name, Soldier Boy, huh? Yo.
Shout out to Soldier though. Hey, yo, Joe, I can't make this shit up. Yo, I'm on my way to New York. I get to New York, yo. I check into the hotel. I'm watching the game. It was like the playoffs, right? So my mom called me. She like, what have you done now? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, something about a plane that I don't know, but the internet is just. I'm like, yo, mom, chill out. So then my boy calls me like right after, like, yo, dog, you hot right now. I'm like, what? He goes, man, something about a plane, nigga. What is you doing? I'm like, bro, I'm in New York. I'm here for promote. That's when we did season 1 of Growing Up Hip Hop. So I'm like, I'm in New York. We got promo. I'm watching the game, and y'all calling me about a plane. I didn't know how.
So let me ask you something, yo, Bow Wow. You was doing, because I've been in this position, not the cat, but I've been in a position where, so after all that shit, you had to do promo. So everybody in the world was asking you about this shit on every station.
Everywhere. And to me, it is, look, hey, Joe, to me, right? To me, I'm not thinking nothing of this shit. So when I got home to Atlanta from New York, I remember watching like a whole bunch of UFC, like UFC marathons and shit. So I'm watching. And yo, when all like the artists and then like the shit just got big, then me and this James Harden meme of me on the plane, James Harden.
But everybody loved you though, Bow Wow, the whole time. You one guy, you know how people be jealous and they be hating on it. Nobody hates you. They love you. They just was having fun with that shit.
Absolutely. I took it on the chin.
Everybody fucks with you.
I know. I was laughing at this shit. I said, you know what? Next time we just gonna do this shit for real. Next time, that's really charter the motherfucking planets. Acting like we act like we own this motherfucker. This is what we doing. So I learned a lesson from them. I ain't capped since. Fuck that. We ain't doing no more capping.
That shit remind me of, I'm watching Soldier Boy, and he gets some shit. He came, pow, pow.
Oh,
Put
yeah,
him
yeah,
on the
yeah.
floor. I let him have it. Boom, another guy came. I gave him a flying kick out the back of the. I'm like,
Flying kick.
you know how they throw the memes when they be like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
or the
Yeah.
guy come like this, like,
Yeah. They caught me down bad that day. I admit it.
woo,
That's why I say players fuck up. Players fuck up.
woo,
I fucked up that day. They got me. No kizzy. They got me.
I remember you when you had found out you was having a baby,
Yeah.
and then you had you. That's too personal, but you had broke down to me, and you was like, "Damn, yo, I'm having a baby."
I remember
Right,
talking
just
to you.
before people knew, you was like,
Yep.
"Yo, I'm having a baby," and X, Y, and Z, and damn, Joe, and you know, it happened, right?
Yep.
And but now you dada.
Love it.
You
Love it.
love it.
Love it, man. Yeah, my daughter, she's about to be 10 and is about to start filming her first show. Like, wants to follow after my footsteps. She got it. She got her own acting.
She got her own swag, her own
Got her own
charisma.
thing. She way cooler than me. Like, she got it. She got it. Got it, got it. Got it, Joe.
Wow.
And then, you know, I just had my son recently. I had my son during the pandemic. So he's here. So, you know, just getting my daughter now just used to the industry and teaching her and working with her. Like yesterday I was working with her lines and stuff like that. So I think the one thing about being, you know, the people that we are, the dope thing is I realized I never put pressure on her to do this shit. I think just by
you
me,
can't.
right? And just by me being who I am, me
Now,
bringing
you know
her
what?
around.
Parenting is so hard, and so what happens is, I just whatever they want to do, you got to try to encourage it,
Right.
and support them. You know, at the
Exactly.
end of the day, that's all we can do, and
Right.
and so it's different. But to force for me to have my son to be like, yo, you got to be a rapper like me, or tell my daughter you
Right.
got to this. I don't think I'm not the best. I'm not the most professional. I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. Now, if
Right.
your daughter's like, "Yo, Dad, I'm ready. I don't care. Let's go. Let's put it
She
on
was.
screen. Let's go," then we can't do nothing but support that.
That's how she was, bro. She was, and I think for me, I said, look, Dad got a cool ass job. You know what I mean? So I would just bring her around the work, and I think by me doing that and never forcing it on her, she just kind of like chose. Like she would get on YouTube and look me up, or my movies would come on, and she'll talk to Mom, and you know, then it's like, you know, I love my dad so much, I want to do what my dad's doing. So you know, it always starts off as doctor. Then she wanted to be a vet, and then now it's, I know I want to be an actress. I know I'm here, Dad. I want to do this. This is her. Like she's about to be 10 in April, so she's ready. She booked her first gig,
So
man.
what kind of show she gonna do?
I can't. She don't. I know. It's a family show, but it's a little. It's funny, but it has a twist to it. That's all I can say right now. Because how about this? She calls me. I said, I'm about to tell everybody. She's like, no, you can't say nothing until I sign my contract. You are not allowed to talk. Because, Dad, when you
She
talk,
knows about the contracts and all that.
she knows. So that's why I said it's a family show.
And so,
with a
and
twist.
how does that go? The money go to her account? Like,
Yeah.
how do you, like, man, I don't know if I can say people business, but how does it go for your daughter? Are you setting up an account to go personally to her or to her mother? Like, how does that work?
So basically the same setup that I had. So there's a law, right? As a minor, you cannot touch your money until you're 18 years old. So usually a judge, you know, sets it up. Everything goes in there. You can set up like an allowance for them. And then once they turn 18, you go in, you sign over, you know, they give you your rights. You're grown. Here you go. And it's all yours. And that's the same thing that happened with me. Like Joe, at 16, me being Bow Wow, right? Having all the money in the world. Do you know that in order for me to get a car, it wasn't my parents. I had to talk to this judge. And I had to show them why I needed a Ferrari at 16. And the judge declined that shit. Like, no, he should get a Nissan. I'm like, yo, no, that's not a part of the culture.
And it's
Like,
your own money.
it's my shit. But the good thing is it protects you. And when you turn 18, you look forward to having everything that you worked hard for. But the thing is, now you got to monetize.
You know what happened to us? Different situation, but I have a nephew. When my sister died, rest in peace, we won a lawsuit and we put the money away from him in an annuity till he was 18.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you this dude blew M's when he became 18, he was broke at 19. I was giving him $100 at 19. Like, yo, can I have $100? He blew through millions of dollars. Like, so I understand why they be protecting kids and be like, yo, because you know that you know a motherfucker will blow a couple of mil at 18.
Bro, I blew. If my mom was here right now, she'll tell you.
How much money you blew? But little.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I remember my accountant. This is like years and years ago. I had a Maybach. I had the Phantom when it came out. I had a Lamborghini. I had a Bentley GT, a Range Rover. And I think like one more other car.
At the same time?
All at the same time. So my accountant calls me and I go to New York and he's like, yo, we got to talk about like the car thing. You got to sell like some of these cars. It's ridiculous. You got one ass. You can't drive every car at the same time. You're barely home. It's just not making no type of sense, right? And it was tough. And he told me, he said, yo, you know you spent like over $6.5 million in cars. In cars. Oh, not property. Not like.
Cause Bow Wow made a lot of money. Like how much money estimate Bow Wow has made, you know?
I've damn near, listen, Jermaine said something to me earlier today. He was like, yo, you've been making money since you was 13 or 34 years old. And Joe, you know, like I know, when you're a touring artist, that's like the best thing in the world. So for me to have like all the stream tours and you talk about merch, you talk about ticket sales.
Since the COVID stopped the tour, that tour was sold out every day, Bow Wow.
Now we talking about the recent shit. Yeah, we was 20,
right now.
Yeah, 19,000 a night. Me and Amarion still killing them. No new single, no new record out. Just off of the body of work.
19,000. Yeah, because that's why I try to tell you, Bow Wow, you iconic. You're a legend. This is different shit. Like you got a cult following. These girls, they grew up with you. Yeah. Shout out Little Ruby, my cousin Little Ruby. She was the #1 Bow Wow fan. And so they still with you. And guess what? They young too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
So you 34, your average fan is 28.
Yeah.
But been rocking with you for 15 years.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And so the math is nuts. So you never told how much you think you made in the
y'all saw me try to go around it. Look, Joe went back to it.
Nah, I don't want to jam you up. Listen, man.
I'll say this, Joe. I'll say this. I don't have to do.
Let me tell you something. Bow Wow was like the black Justin Bieber, like for sure. Like
in a way, yeah.
No. Be clear. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah. You can look at it like that. Just know this, Joe. I'm blessed. For me to be
you blessed,
and for me to be able to dictate my moves now and what I want to do. You know, put it this way, if I wanted to sit down for 6 years, I could sit down. If I wanted to sit down for 10 years, I could sit down.
You can sit down.
Cap. I could sit down.
I can't sit down, Bow Wow. Fat Joe.
No. I would never sit down.
I know, but I'm just saying I can't sit down.
Yeah, there's never enough. Snoop told me the only thing you turn down is your collar, man. Dog, I'm not. We ain't turning down nothing.
Yo, Snoop Dogg gonna hustle till the wheels fall off.
He's never gonna stop.
He getting that bag. His bag is legend. Like I turned around as a Corona commercial, a TV show.
Unc don't even drink beer, Joe. Unc don't even drink beer.
Nah, he don't even. He just. Nah. Snoop Dogg he's the world's most famous rapper. Shout out to my brother Nori, who crowned him that, and I'll co-sign that.
Me too.
You know, I'll co-sign that. And so what we got looking forward to coming up after this COVID? Like what you working on?
Yeah, man, a lot of things. We getting this, this position up at BT. I'm trying to get this executive position up there, trying to switch that thing around and get BT back looking like how it need to be.
Like Mr. 106 in Park is now Mr. Executive.
Yeah. It's time for them to tap in with the culture. It's time for them to really, get back into the groove of this music thing and fucking with us and understanding like what's really going on and what made BT BT. So I've been having talk after talk, meeting after meeting with them. Aside from what my daughter's doing, I got me and her show. Our sitcom already in development. That's going. Script is already going. Fast and Furious 9 is on the way in April.
You on that Fast and Furious 9?
I'm back. It's like the Avenger. This is like the Avenger Fast and Furious because it's all of us. Rest in peace, Paul Walker forever. Y'all know that.
Because, yo, let me tell you something. This guy, Ludacris, owns islands.
Oh, big time.
Off of Fast and Furious.
I'm telling you.
No, he owns an island.
I know.
Yo, I'm in the Bahamas, and they're like, over there, Ludacris Island. I said, what the fuck?
It's that fast
Ludacris
money.
Island. He owns the island. I was like, what the fuck? Ludacris.
That's that movie money. The movie thing is the best shit in the world, man. So yeah, we got Fast 9 coming. We got, I feel like, what else we got coming? So much stuff coming, man. Oh, then I'm officially doing my last album, Joe, before 30. It's my last album before 30.
It can't be your last album. You're only 34, man. I'm still putting music out. I shot a video today about it.
I know. I saw you. Big champagnes. I was going. You was looking like me on the yacht, Joe, when you was passing by. Hey, Joe, the niggas trying to play me like I was on a tugboat. You better tell them you called me.
No. Yo, Bow Wow. 2 weeks ago, I was driving, and as I'm driving, I look to the left, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Bow Wow. You on some old big shit. Yeah. You jumping up and down, they tap you. It's Joe. You're like, yo, Joe, you want to come on the yacht? I'm like, nah, I'm good, Bow Wow. Like, Bow Wow, I'm good, Bow Wow.
Joe hit the U. He came back on the other side. I heard up. The light went red. I jumped off the yacht real quick. Ran up on you. Ran back on.
Yo, Bow Wow, you live a life, man. You live a life. God bless, man.
Absolutely.
And so I'm gonna end it with this, Bow Wow, because we started late. I usually start at 8, but we was doing the video, and then one of my friends I know, really good friend, he passed away. So I was just going through that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody in LA, because I see all my friends in LA. I know the COVID is devastating LA. Like,
absolutely.
You know, all the homies I know, I mean, fuck it, let me keep it real. From the Bloods and the Crips side, they keep putting rest in peace this one, rest in peace that one, rest in peace this, and it's all for COVID. It ain't no guns. It's over COVID. So, Bow Wow, who's on your top 5, dead or alive?
Ooh. All right. In any order or just no?
Nah, any order. I don't need you to do like
okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
You already know Monk is in there. Snoop is in there. I'm throwing Pac in there. This gets tough. Snoop, Pac. I gotta throw Cube in there.
Snoop, Pac, and Cube. The Cube.
I gotta throw L in there. Shit, man. Number 5, bro. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be tough. I gotta give it to. I'm gonna put Jay. I'm gonna put Hov in there.
Jay-Z.
I'm gonna put Hov in there. Yeah.
And you going Jay, you going Pac, you going Cube, you going Snoop, and LL.
Yeah.
That's a mean 5.
I'm safe with that one.
No. That's a mean 5 right there.
I was going to throw M in there.
My favorite.
I was going to throw M in there. Because, like, I was going to throw M in there. I think, I've been seeing, like, a lot of cats being asked about the top 5, and cats not really putting M in there like that. But as far as, like, lyricism and wordplay, like, I don't understand how dude really can just rhyme words that don't rhyme, but he makes them rhyme. Like,
he's incredible.
In the world.
Eminem he's something else. And you know and I know that if he wasn't something else, he wouldn't be where he was at, because they would not let him get no type of pass like that. That man was so exceptional.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when Eminem's first album came out, we was in LA for the Grammys, me and Big Pun waited online, and Pun was nominated for 2 Grammys.
Damn.
He was already double platinum, and me and him literally physically waited online at the Tower Records to buy Eminem's album.
On Sunset Boulevard.
On Sunset Boulevard. Like, Eminem is like, you know what I'm saying? These, you know, I don't, and then you know what happens is, one of the biggest misconception ever is, so all the other new white rappers that come up in the game, they feel like they gotta diss Eminem in order to get to another level, which is not true.
Nope.
And so they want to go to war with him, even though he's still dead nice too. So it ain't a question of lyrics, but you don't have, like, the next Puerto Rican rapper don't got to diss Fat Joe. Like,
yeah, don't do that.
Show me love, I'll embrace you.
Yep.
And show you love. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? But they always feel like they gotta diss somebody to get to the next level.
It'd be the clout too, Joe. I was just telling my boy, the clout is like damn near a deadly drug in this era that we living in right now, man. The clout, man. Clout is a motherfucker.
Yo, the clout is crazy, right?
Hate it.
And people be thinking that the clout, like, I be seeing just all type of shit that just don't be making sense to me. And it's because somebody wants some likes. Somebody want, like, it's the craziest shit I ever seen. I seen the dude today. Nah, I ain't gonna say that on Instagram. Fuck it, I can't do that because it's offensive to people. But the clout is like, and I'd rather have the respect than the clout.
Absolutely. Because the clout, I feel like the clout only lives for, is short lived. It's only but so far. Like, come on, what's gonna last for 2-3 days? And then you really don't get the clout if the person don't respond. Like, I done had numerous rappers like Young Cats say little slick shit, and I'm just like, bro, if I engage, I'm just gonna make the fire larger. No one knows you. No one fucking knows you.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, somebody had dissed me recently on some YouTube shit, and I found their Instagram, and I had to blast them on the DM. I had to blast the dude. No, I couldn't help. I didn't even want to tell nobody. Because, you know, we about the light right now. 2021, we saying this the year. The light, God is great, you know, positive vibes only. But the type of shit I was DMing this guy, like, I was on his shit like
if this nigga was right in front of me
because
right
I
now.
had to let it go. Because I'm like, yo, man, you people get up here and you want to lie about shit. Y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. And you trying to assassinate a dude's character.
Mm-hmm.
And so they got me. This guy got me, but I had to, you know.
You wasn't scared he was gonna screenshot the message and post it and try to. Oh, he did it.
No, he ain't do it. He ain't do it yet.
Say yes.
Nah, he ain't do it yet.
It's coming, Joe. It's coming. Yo, he responded. Can you believe, Joe? This is how Joe talks.
And I text some shit this long.
Oh yeah, you was pissed.
No, I was this long. I was like,
you was pissed.
Yeah, because I deal with facts, man. I deal with you know, I deal with facts, man. I don't lie, man. Yeah. I'm too grown to lie. I can't lie. I can't cap. Me, I can't cap. Yeah. You can't catch me in the cap, because then you're like, oh no, this guy. So when the guys, you know, when these people be lying about me every now and then, very rare. This is the only one I did this to in years, that it just bothered me and shit. It was a sensitive issue. So I had to just let them know how I feel. And the guy told me, nah, you know me, I've been doing this since 2006. I said, well, I don't know you. Like the only reason I know you is because you clickbait me, my name on the shit. Otherwise, I would have never heard of you, bro. Like, don't act like I know who you is, because I do not know you.
Joe, like, I ain't gonna lie. I just did this shit yesterday.
You did it yesterday?
Yeah, I DM'd somebody yesterday. Somebody, they didn't get to me, but sometimes you gotta correct a motherfucker every now and then. Like, the person was following me on Twitter, and then she goes, yeah, come to Houston, and you know, you bring your little ass down here and you're spreading COVID. I don't understand this. So I'm like, yo, you follow me. What type of goofy shit you on? Like you're a goofy.
You know
what
the
fuck is wrong with you?
50 Cent told me last week. He said, damn, what did he say? He said, basically he was saying winners winners can't have feelings or something. He was saying, so he was basically saying that when you win and you're a winner, nobody gives a fuck how you feel. Like they assume that you gotta take all the bullshit they throw at you, whatever.
Yep.
Like how many times somebody came up when you was like, take a picture, Bow Wow, and fuck that. He gotta take a picture because I don't give a fuck. He just
yesterday in Houston, the girls from Chicago, they was a little drunk, but they walked up on me aggressively. Like it was aggressive. Like she said, "Come on, we from Chicago, nigga. We know you did wrong about Chicago. Come on, don't be on that Hollywood shit. Don't be on that Hollywood shit." I'm like, baby, I ain't even. I don't know how, baby. My mask is okay. Listen, take that shit off. They gotta see your face. I'm like, listen, hey, hold up, baby. It's COVID. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. You gonna take this picture? Come on. And I of course, I got strong on. I had to take a picture.
You have to take a picture with him. Yeah, they did that to me. They did that to me. I was in a hotel, and I don't know why. The door opened. It was like 6 girls. They was from the Bronx. They was like,
oh, you had to do it.
They was wilding. And I was like, yo, chill, it was COVID. Yo, I'm like, please, like, stop. Like, I'm holding my ears. Like, please don't. Fuck that. Joey Cat. I'm like, oh, my God. I had to take pictures with him.
The fans don't care about COVID. People got on me this past weekend, but they don't understand. We really outside. When the fans see us, Pimpin', you heard it, what she said. It's like, fuck that. Take your mask off. I'm like, damn. And she's right here.
Yeah, they don't want to hear it, man. They're like, yo.
Right here.
You're like, yo, it's the COVID.
They don't hear that shit.
Yo, I shot a video today. And we shot it. It's this floating mansion. The mansion floats.
Glass house shit?
Yeah, the glass house shit.
Is that shit really like how it looks? I seen it
really
like
is. It floats in the water. We shot the video in the shout out to the hitmaker. He said, please, it's COVID. Yo, listen, the house floats. The mansion floats. The point is, we're shooting the video, right? And now it's Khaled's turn to come in. And he's like, yo, I got the machines here. They're going to sanitize them. I'm like, yo, Khaled, it's crew, it's lights. He's like, no, fuck that. They going to sanitize. Yo, bro, he had dudes coming there and sprayed it. We've been shooting there for 5 hours already. When it came to his part, he shot the whole shit up. Came over there, yo, he is not playing, B.
Kind of like JD over there. JD got this helmet, right? This nigga ordered this. I ain't never seen. He got like one of them. You know the motherfuckers that be going up in them bee nests, like them big ass shits. What do you call them people that bee?
Yeah, beehive. Yeah. He got some shit like that.
With like, this shit is so big.
And what he got AC in there or something? He got AC?
I was just about to get to that point. The shit is so big, I'm surprised it ain't like a fucking ventilator thing sticking off the side. And you know Jermaine about this big. Anyway. So he's walking around with this shit. It's just a big ass helmet thing. And I'm like, what? It do got air conditioning? It do? No, you lying. He got
AC. Yo, listen.
They got AC in it. He said,
yes. If he got some shit like this, he got air conditioned something. I'm like, it's the reason why he got that.
I'm like, what are you doing? And by the way, Jermaine has been sitting in. I mean, when I saw you in Miami just recently at dinner, you saw he has not left the studio. Like he's taking this COVID thing to the max. Jermaine still wears the gloves when he goes out. He looks crazy when he goes outside. I'm like, yo, I get it.
No. He's supposed to because a lot of people are dying.
You're right.
He's supposed to take it right. You know, I've been home too. Wow. I've been home. Like, we gotta, I ain't got no helmet like that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do the helmet, Joe. Don't. Whatever you do, listen.
No, I ain't doing the helmet.
I told Jermaine, you got to take that shit back. You get a refund.
I be riding bike, right? I be riding bike, and I refuse to get the regular helmet because I'm like, yo, somebody catch a picture of Fat Joe with the helmet, the regular helmet,
with the visor shit right here. Oh no, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it, yo. Yeah. Jermaine got the COVID helmet.
He got the COVID helmet.
COVID helmet with the AC, with the air conditioning.
With the AC for sure, though.
This shit is the most
How's your
hideous.
mom's doing? She's okay? Everybody
Mom's is
good?
good. Yeah, my mom had caught COVID. When she had it, I was like, damn. And I'm gonna tell you what was crazy, because she was getting on me. Because when we got off tour, I set my ass down for like 2.5 months. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I would use this time to work, but I'm gonna use this time to also like do things that I normally couldn't really do because of my schedule. You know, we're always busy. So I started traveling, moving around, and then my mom was the one like, you need to be careful. You know, you guys are partying. And I said, Mom, I understand, but trust me, I promise you, like, I've been tested twice. You know, I'm masked up, and then my mom catches it, and she was just always joking with me about me probably gonna, you know, end up catching it, and my mom ended up catching it. She was the safest person always in the house, and when she caught it, she was down bad for a good 2 days.
We got to try as best to stay away from it. We've been trying. Thank God for 10 months I ain't catch it. I get tested. I got tested this morning. I get tested every 2-3 days, especially when I'm going to see my mother and father. I take a test to make sure I ain't got that shit when I walk in there, right?
Right.
But I know people who have been careful, have been not leaving their crib, and so, I know somebody who said they caught it off a Tic Tac. They man passed them a Tic Tac, and boom, that was the COVID. So it's like you could be extremely careful and still somehow catch the shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Last year, all 2020, man, I'm gonna knock on wood too, man. That was the first time in my life where I didn't even catch a cold last year. I didn't get sick at all last year. I couldn't believe it. Never went through that in
Because
my
you know
life.
I'm good for 2 flus this season, but this time since I've been watching with this, I ain't catch no cold, no flu,
Me
no
neither.
nose.
It shows you if you stay in the house, or not even just in the house, but if you stay within
conscious, washing your hands, and with this, you be
gonna
good.
be good. Yup.
Because I usually catch 2 flus a season.
Think about this, bro. Niggas smoking blunts together. Niggas in the club hit the bottle. This how we was moving in 2019. Oh, pass it to the homie. Oh, drive, you know, girls driving the boat. You got, you know, I mean, just wild shit. You know what I'm saying? And you eliminate all of that craziness, and then you really see like your germs is really a motherfucking. Like, you really stay within your walls, man, and stay clean and stay clear of shit, you really won't get sick like that. So all last year, bro, 365 days, I didn't get a cold, a sore throat, a cough. I don't really like nothing.
That's how I've been. It's a miracle for me because because we always traveling and we everywhere. I usually catch that shit. Thank God I ain't catch a flu. Nothing, man. I've been safe. My brother, I love you. Stay safe, all right, Bow
Yo, you
Wow?
know that, big dog. I love you, dog.
Damn, man.
I'm gonna
You the
catch you. You know
best,
it.
man.
My G.
Yeah, you the best, man. One
Love
love,
you,
Bow
dog. You
Wow.
know it,
Love
baby.
you, bro.
You know it.
Yeah. And they don't know who I know. I know Bow Wow. Y'all ain't know that was my man like that. That was my little man's like that. Y'all ain't know all that. Bow Wow family. You don't know who I know. You don't know who I know. Tomorrow night it gets even crazier. 8 p.m. Eastern. I was shooting the video today, so I came late. Excuse my tardiness. But tomorrow night I'll be here and we'll be legendary. And Wednesday, ooh la 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 la. And Thursday, legendary. It's the biggest show in the game. If you haven't been here before, it's been 10 months and running. And whoever you name, we done had on here. Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Whoever you think of. P. Diddy. Whoever you think of. Sweetie. Alicia Keys. Lala. Adrian Bylon. Kalani. Whoever you name, we had it. He 42 short. Snoop Dogg. Jermaine Dupri. Everybody you name been on a big show. It's too many people to name. Nori. It's too Jadakiss. It's too many names to name. This the biggest show in the game. This ain't a game. This ain't a game. Not shot a video, stop the whole video to come back and do the show for my people. Because my people are loyal and they expect something. They expect some type of entertainment. So here we are. I know you see the silk. I know you see the Hermes. Boy, gonna die fly. Facts. We're not playing with these people. This ain't a game. And so once again, Billy Blanc, rest in peace, my good friend Kenny Hill, out of Canada, Ontario, Canada, Six Nation. God bless his son Ryan, his sisters, his brother Pete, his best friend Jerry, my brother Dove, everybody out there in Canada, all my native Indians. I know y'all cannot believe it like I cannot believe it. Emmanuel Lewis, I love you, Manny. Emmanuel Lewis. Emmanuel Lewis is a very, very, very good friend of Manny, of Kenny. But yo, everybody, appreciate life, put God first, have faith, because God is everything, and life is fragile. So please, if you're my friends, if you're my fans, just know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And I'm praying for all y'all to be safe, because it's crazy out here. Life is like this. God bless. This is the biggest in the game.